Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the NECA Predator's Enforcer Predator figure. Straight out of the Bad Blood comic book storyline comes the second Predator. This one here, of course, the one that was sent to face off against that bloodthirsty Bad Blood Predator. So let's check out the Enforcer. As you can see, he comes on that same style blister card packaging, very similar to what we saw with the Bad Blood Predator, featuring that very colorful comic booky look in the background of the Bad Blood Predator's profile, and fully showcasing the Enforcer Predator within. The back of that packaging gives us a shot of the character right out of the comic books, as well as a description of the story, and below that we get a look at some of the other Predator figures currently available in this wave. So we already took a look at the big, nasty, Bad Blood Predator, the bloodthirsty one that was running around doing all the killing, instead of for sport, doing it for fun. So the Enforcer Predator here is the Predator that was sent down to stop him. He has a very cool look. While the Bad Blood Predator definitely had that more vicious and feral look with the blood splatter and everything, you can see that the Enforcer Predator has a much cleaner look. One of the things that really stands out about this guy is the very shiny silver that he is sporting on his mask and all of his armor pieces. The mask has a really cool design to it as well. Now it is non-removable, this is part of the head sculpt, but it's got this really great kind of point to it on the top there that almost gives it a bit of a Japanese samurai helmet look, which is really cool. And he's even got a little blue emblem painted right there on the front. That same shiny silver paintwork is seen all around the figure, such as the armor that's around his shoulders there, his wrist bracers, and even the shin covers. And it's a really cool look, standing against sort of that more tannish color that is on the actual Predator skin itself. Now the sculpt work is of course very nice here. He's got that very similar body design that we've seen with a lot of the other Predators, and he's also got that really great kind of deco going on with sort of this tan color with some swirled markings on there. And just like we've seen with all of NECA's Predators, it's got that glossy kind of slimy look to it, which is very cool. That with that metallic silver paint that's used on all of the armor and the mask just makes for a really bright and very colorful looking Predator figure. I mean, this guy really shines and stands out, especially when he's alongside that much darker and grittier Bad Blood Predator. So let's go ahead and scope out the articulation on this guy. The head's on a nice ball joint there, so the head can look left and right, up and down, kind of roll all the way around there. And all the dreads hanging off the back of the head are individually sculpted. They don't hinder the movement whatsoever. You got nice ball joints at the shoulder, so the arms can go outwards, move forwards and backwards. You got nice swivels at the elbow cut, as well as a standard elbow bend. And then the hands are on a nice ball joint there, so they can rotate all the way around. You got a swivel at the waist, so the upper body can turn left and right. You got the nice ball joints at the thighs, so the legs can go outwards, forwards, and backwards, as well as swivel at the thigh cut. Great double joints at the knees that are nice and hidden behind the little silver knee plates there. And then you've got the nice ball joints at the ankles, so the feet can not only swivel side to side, but they can also roll all the way around and even kind of rock there. So some really nice and very sturdy articulation on this particular figure. Now the Enforcer Predator does come with several accessories. One of the things that he does include is an interchangeable left hand. One of them's got just a more open grip than the other, and this is so that he can hold on to the different weapons that he includes. Now the hand's on a ball joint, so it's very easy to pop that off and put the new one on in its place. Might be a little tight the first time that you try to pop it on there, but I didn't really have any problems with this one. Snapped right into place, very solid, and that way you can swap those hands out depending on which accessory you want to pose him with. He includes the shoulder cannon, and if you've had any of the other NECA Predator figures, you're probably familiar with this type of weapon here. It's got nice little clips on it so that it snaps onto the shoulder very firmly. It's actually really easy to put this one on, and once it gets there, it really stays in place very nice. It's got that same very cool shiny silver paint going on to it, so it matches the rest of the armor, and the little gun on the top is posable, so you can kind of move that around a little bit to get the desired pose out of it. He's got the little round, I assume bladed weapon here, and it's very cool. It's got a really great little sculpt on there, done in that same kind of shiny silver that we've seen with all the other armor parts that he's wearing, and he can actually hold on to this in his hand very nice and tight there. And in addition to that, he also has this very long staff-like weapon. This is really cool because you see it's got a great paint job with that same kind of metallic silver there, except for on the grip in the middle there, which looks a lot more worn. Very cool looking weapon, and you can get him to pose that in his hand. You can even get a cool two-handed pose out of him. Different ways that you can actually have him holding onto this. It's a very long staff. It's actually taller than the figure itself, so really makes for a cool way to display him. So there you go, my friends. There's a look at the brand new Enforcer Predator from NECA Toys. If you've already picked up the Bad Blood Predator, you probably need to grab this guy too because he needs somebody to do battle with. And really, it's a very nicely done Predator action figure. All the articulation is nice and solid and exactly what we've seen from a lot of the most recent NECA Predator figures, but he's also got that fantastic sculpt with a very cool shiny silver armor that you don't really see on a lot of the Predator figures. So he's got a very cool, unique look, and he looks fantastic when standing on a shelf doing battle with the Bad Blood Predator. So the Enforcer Predator and all the others in this particular wave are already available at online retailers now and should be showing up at store shelves very soon. So happy hunting, my friends, and until next time.